haven't gone live. Start again.
What?
Oh, you got to press it twice. Start again.
Oh, you're lying.
No, start again.
Are you lying? You're not lying. Oh,
start
Jesus,
again.
Thanks, Nas. Now I'm going to start that. Hey, we're on. I was told we were live 5 minutes ago, but Nas lied to me as per usual. Well, I've got a script tonight, so we're going to go full-on professional here. So here we go. G'day, everyone, and welcome to another live stream. We've got a fantastic guest joining us tonight. We've got Dan from Out There with Dan, and we're going to be talking all things insect with Dan because Dan's had a close personal relationship with some bugs, and he's excited about having a close relationship with his bugs. So in tonight's chat, we're obviously going to be talking to Dan. We're going to listen to Nas dribble some stuff out and just quiz Dan on some of the stuff he's done. Do a Q&A. Now, I can't see everybody's comments, but I can see some of them. I can see, what can I see? We got Mr. Tim Bates there. G'day, Tim. Very professional there. We got, I saw Mr. Buckaroony was on there a minute ago. I think he was.
Anyway. Got Roachy. G'day, Ed.
Roachy's there. G'day, Roachy. Yeah, he's a good man. I've got my beautiful wife here. She's watching us as well. She said hello to Roachy, and that's about all you're going to get out of it for the night. Jack, Mark. Is Lukey reading? He's usually here. Yes, Lukey Reid. G'day, Luke. How you going, mate? Good to see you. Very excited about you, Luke.
Tim.
I said hello to Tim. Who else we got in here? Martini's Adventures. G'day, Martini's Adventures. How you going? Now, we've had some fantastic weather down here in Melbourne. We actually had some sunshine today. Oh, I know. Amazing. We had a top temperature, I think it was about 12, and a low, I should say, of about 0. So we woke up with big lights on our camper. We got Swag and Sisters. G'day, ladies. How are you? The winners from the trivia night. Again, did they win the trivia night? No, I think they did. Doesn't matter. They took me off my top post. So let's pop Dan up on the screen, Nas. Let's get rid of you. Put Dan on the screen. Oh, hang on. What have I done? Put Dan up. Nas.
I think I've been up, haven't I?
No, there you are.
Oh, there
we like the Brady bunch, you know?
I've been smiling.
Hello, Dan.
My heart out.
He was on the side.
Audience.
I can see him now. He's on the side. How you going, Dan? You good, mate?
Good evening, everyone. Yes, doing very well. Thank you, Ed.
Thanks, mate. Now, you may have noticed Dan's had a haircut and a shave.
Well, hang on. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Dan. Who are you?
Well, we're discussing his looks at the moment, Nas.
Okay. Well, we don't know who Dan is yet.
Dan, introduce yourself, Dan. Let everybody know who you are then.
G'day, everyone. My name's Dan. I've been frequenting the Legends for Charity for a while and been following a lot of the YouTubers that are involved with it. I have a YouTube channel myself, which I started in lockdown in the backyard, and that's evolved over time. And I'm about camping simply. So I like to spread that message. That's about it. I enjoy making videos and sharing them with the world.
And we enjoy watching your content.
Oh, thank you, Ed.
Especially your border track trip. That was a good one. I remember watching it. I've watched it a couple of times.
Oh, have you? Oh,
yeah. I did border track many moons ago with my son when he was about 16. He still remembers it to this day, and he's like 30 now, so he loved border track. Brilliant place. Good
that
fun.
Section, that one-way section in Narcat Conservation Park is one of my favourite drives. Yeah, it's like you're in the desert, big scrub either side. It's magic.
It's funny how you're driving down border track, you've got farmland on one side and national park on another, and the emus jump under the fence. Brilliant place.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I've actually got one more video coming on that because I was so slow to release them. So there's one more video in this series where we make the push and we get to the ocean near Piccadilly Ponds. So
ever been down that part? I've done the one-way section and that really good lookout on border track.
Oh yeah, yep. The trig point there.
The trig point, yeah. and that big hill where you got 3 different ways to go up. That big hill, that's fun.
Good fun.
Good fun, mate of mine done it with a broken CV, believe it or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get
what do you do?
Stuck out there. So
yeah, well, I was in front of him, so I got to reach out and rescue him every so often. Who else we got? We got somebody new in the chat yet, Nas, or is it all still the same people? Look at that. What's your channel called again? Hang on, sorry. Mark the Bell wants to know what your channel is again. He's had a squirrel moment.
Hang on.
Wasn't listening.
What's your channel called again, Danny? Sorry? I saw a squirrel.
Out There with Dan. You can find me. And I've just been
with...
trying to use the chat and realised that I haven't given myself access, so I'll be fumbling around in a sec trying to access the chat and start contributing there. But yeah,
we'll put a link in the description below too later on for everybody. Now, has it always been called Out There with Dan?
Yep, from the very start. So
yeah,
I think it sums it up pretty well. So
Dan, with your new look now, people may not recognise you.
Yeah, pretty much every video on the channel I've been well mocked.
Yeah, I can't understand what happened.
So, well, you know the story, and
I do.
Why are you scratching? So
he's sharing. Come on, share it out.
You don't talk about those things, Ed. Come on, it's a little bit rude.
We're not asking.
The guy had nits.
So, no, I didn't have.
We don't need to tell everybody.
So I have a beautiful 5-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son, and they both had nits or head lice. So I just thought time for a change. It was a preventative measure. And about 2 weeks ago, this is 2 weeks of regrowth, but shave the dome, shave the beard, and So
you're going to keep the beard? You're going to keep the beard as it is, or you're going to go full Ned Kelly on us?
To tell you the truth, the only reason I have facial hair is to save a few minutes in the morning, and I just don't care that much. I can be totally honest. So
I'm with you there.
It's a beard of laziness. Generally it's not really a
beard
fashion.
Of laziness.
Yeah.
So what do you do for a living, like in the real world, not the YouTube world? If you could tell us.
Yeah, no worries. I work in manufacturing for a big Australian company, a publicly listed company in Melbourne. So yeah, in manufacturing basically, and I studied engineering at uni. I'm 35 now, and I've pretty much worked with the one company. So it's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about Bucks was up at Cape. I got to remember where I'm looking. Buck was up at Cape York when I did Cape York. I think a couple of years ago, we were driving up there from Victoria, as we do, and my wife says to me, "Make sure you take enough socks with you." So I had to take a month's worth of socks. I think I bought 4 pair. Madness. But we were all in our cars, driving along, yakking away on the radios and what have you with a group of mates. And they're going, "What's the temperature outside?" It's 26. What's the temperature outside? It's 26. For like 2 weeks, we all thought our temperature gauges were broken because every day was 26 or 30. It was friggin' brilliant coming from Melbourne up to there. We had a great time. It was a fantastic adventure. Loved it. It was really, really cool. All right. That's what I was going to ask, because I can. What's your favourite colour?
Yellow.
Yellow. It's yellow. And your favourite beverage around the campfire?
Favourite beverage? I like Scotch. I like bourbon, and I also enjoy the Australian whiskies, the grain whiskies that are starting to become more popular.
Oh, what about a gin? Nats could tell us about a gin, couldn't you?
That was a fall.
I was just leading into the question, as you can understand, because that's what we do here.
I am open to a gin. Naz, what do you know about gin?
Tell us about a gin, Nas.
Gin. You want to hear about the gin, Ed? We've got Swift Distillery, one of our supporters, who's doing a gin. And what he's got a good range of gin. I actually found it's interesting because my wife she's got like sensitivities and she reacts to a lot of alcohol and stuff and different stuff, especially if it's not natural. And his is one of the few that she can actually drink. And because he says it's natural, it is natural. But interestingly to everyone here, and we're working on getting bottles made up, he's got what he calls a
VB gin.
Apple pie. No, this is Swiftgrass. Apple pie, honey, something like that. Moonshine. It's basically a vodka-based moonshine, distilled in the old. I put some pictures up on the group the other day. The old distillery and all that. So, real authentic moonshine, and it's a great drink to have around the campfire. I'll bring a bottle with me next week, Ed.
About time. Is that the free sample bottle you were going to give me that you never gave me, that you said you never paid for, that you paid for?
No, I paid for this.
Yes, that's what I just said, Nas. I knew it would go straight over your head.
Yeah.
Buck's comment, we're all VB drinkers. Mate, nobody down here in Victoria drinks that shite. Seriously. Talking about beer, Nas?
Yeah.
Talking about beer.
Oh, we're going to go through all our sponsors.
No, our supporters. We're going to talk about one of my favourites.
Yeah, we'll put one up there today. But Buller Road Brewery, another great supporter of ours. And, we'll have some more discussions and get him involved. But, really great set of beers. Well, I don't know why you're not talking about the beers, Ed, because that's your thing.
I'm having Dry July.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Dry July.
Is that why you've been all kind of weird and funny lately? Like we've been arguing a lot.
No, I had, what do they call them? They call them a procedure. So I had a procedure, so I'm not allowed to drink for a little while. But I'll be all right for next weekend. It's okay.
It's the 1st of August anyway, so you should be right.
Yeah, it should be right. Yeah, I know.
It's August.
See, Gay and Carol got the joke, but unlike some people,
okay.
Yeah, Dry July. Yeah, I'm allowed to go camping with Gay and Carol because apparently it's safe.
We're going camping with Gay and Carol next week. You coming down?
I've actually got other commitments that I had. So unfortunately,
really, you could have lied just for this live feed.
Sorry,
you could have lied just for the live feed.
Yeah.
Sorry. We can't go back, can we? Like,
no.
Is there any? No, that's it. Once it's done, it's done.
My flux capacitor's not working, so we can't go back in time.
No. So speaking about that, who's coming out to the Murray River camping next week? Now, I know a lot of the people here are from New South Wales and Queensland, but surely we've got some Victorians here that are potentials. I know Tim Bates is coming.
Yep.
I tried to get Craig from out there touring. Pam, are you going to come, Pam? Ed's got the camper. He can put up the swag and you can sleep in the camper by yourself. Be all nice and comfy.
No,
we'll have a toilet. Ed will set up the shower.
No.
Right, Ed?
Yeah, Pam's not coming.
Too much work to take a while.
No, she wants to enjoy a weekend. When I'm not here, she has a great time. What else? Another question.
That'll be a great weekend, though. Everyone catching up with Gwen and
Pam's response.
Yeah, that's about right. Yep. No, she's not coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Since I've still got my questions here that Nas threw me off thing. Dan, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Me?
Well,
no.
It's sort of like I really like the stuff that I show, like camping. I really like that, and then I really like putting together the videos, and then I really like just helping and teaching. So it's sort of three things I think that drew me to it. I think I come from a lineage of teachers with my mum, a high school teacher, and my sister, a high school teacher. Not that I think that I teach on YouTube, but I think people that want to share and give back and help others that are like-minded and stuff. So, but the other answer is boredom. I was stuck in lockdown, and I spent 2020 watching YouTube. Like, I reckon I might have watched every video on YouTube in 2020, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to have a crack at this. So.
Have a crack. I know a bloke. He calls himself Mr. Have a Crack, and we all love him.
What'd you start with? What gear? Like, have you kind of worked up to high-tech stuff? Or?
I thought I was going to change the world with my 3 first videos talking about the folding fire pits. So I really like those, like the Snow Peak fire pits, and then other ones that have been made copying it.
And now, I love those. Now kids have brought out a better one.
Well, that's funny you mentioned that. The Snow Peak versus Kings is the most viewed video on my channel because I compared those two. People love.
Do you rate the Kings that particular fire pit, or do you rate it? Or I've got one. I love it. Yeah. Do you rate it?
It does the job.
It's a fire.
It's really hard to to justify spending more when it's as good as it is. So that's my honest thoughts.
So when you change the world and you realise that you didn't, you just kept making videos anyway, like I did.
Yeah, that's right. I've made as I've changed and my focus has changed with camping. So's the channel. So thanks, Swagging Sisters, K&K. They've been long time supporters. I've done lots of cooking videos, and they were quite complicated at the start, trying to be fancy. What can I make out bush? And now I will do more of those in the future, but I'm going to scale it right back. Like, what's a delicious meal that pretty much anyone can make? I think that's a more valuable video for people. So yeah, as I met Jason, another YouTuber, his channel's called Off the Beaten Path, and we do a lot of high country trips together. And basically, he invites me on these expeditions that he organizes, and he's brilliant at it, absolutely brilliant at it. He's a human. His mind is like a human mapping device. Like he's a cartographer.
I hate people like that.
Since I met him, it's honestly, there's been more of a focus on driving on the channel, because the opportunity to film those trips is incredible. So like the border trip that you mentioned, that was with him. So yeah, as I've changed, the channel's changed, and I think I'm going to keep it that way while it's a hobby, which that's what I want it to be. Yeah.
So you film what you enjoy doing rather than. I find that if you go, some people do it differently. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to do it.
Goodbye, Martini. Time to have a go.
He's off. Oh, we miss you already. So you film what you love doing?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a balance there, because I'm trying to grow the channel and find more people to join my community, and I want more people to watch my videos that I make. So there's that balance there where you're trying to appease the YouTube gods and also find that, where you're not selling out and you're not doing something that you hate. You've got to.
But isn't it funny? Like when you first start YouTube, you think, "Oh, I'm all on my own here, doing it all on my own," and all of a sudden, this community just it's literally happened in the last 3 or 4 years. I reckon a lot of Australian YouTubers, we've all come together and popped on everybody's live stream, met on the tracks, and it's just become more community based rather than, we're not competition with each other. We're more of a community of YouTubers and our audiences. And our audiences are all completely different. But when you do a chat like this or something similar, you see, oh yeah, I know you from there and there and there. That's become more community based now rather than just something that we just do. But the communities all come together for different reasons. They enjoy our content, or we just enjoy making. I think it's good.
Absolutely, it's a real trap, isn't it? Thinking that you're in competition with anyone. It's the race you're running is by yourself, and other YouTubers and other people trying to do something similar can only help you by sharing your experiences, right?
Yeah, I like the sense of community that we've built on YouTube now. Like between Mr. Buckaroony, you've got Rob the Wanderer, you've got Steve from Saw Adventures, you've got that Ed Nas, and you got Havercrack, all the guys and the girls all come together. We'll just do live streams, have a chat like this. It just seems it really worked well with the community based, and that's one of the reasons the community camp should go off its trolley or off its top, I reckon.
You got Trevor from AutoFix joined us, and Trevor from Dirt Road 4x4. It's funny, I've never seen them in the same room together.
It's like Superman, isn't it? What we got for the comments? How do you make it? What's a frappe?
Anthony, his Getting Out podcast.
Oh, well, there you go. More community.
I was on his show, and I reckon his show just seemed to jump in followers since I was on there. Like, have a great.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Lynn's asked, how do you make
to everyone else's channel?
Hang on, we've moved on. Lynn wants to know, how do you make? What's a frappe?
A frappe.
Yeah, what is it?
It's cold coffee. It's a great coffee drink, mate. You got to get out of where are you, Broadmeadows?
I'm not in Broady. I'm 3.5 kilometres from the crime scene. Get it right, Nas. So tell these people how they make it. Come on.
Is that north suburbs or west suburbs?
It's cold coffee basically. I don't know what's in it. I don't drink it.
Oh. Yeah,
I think coffee and ice, and it's like it's
a Greek
because
thing.
it's Greek. It's going to be a little bit better than your like iced coffees and whatever. But I think it's like real coffee and stuff. Go down there. I'll meet you down at Oakley, and I'll show you what it is.
No, I need to arm up to go on Oakley.
You bring your ice machine, and I'll make you one.
I have to bring the machete down to bloody Oakley.
You got an ice machine now, haven't you, Ed?
No.
Didn't you? You had an ice machine last.
No, I don't. No, I don't have an ice machine. That's called friends. They're called mates. You see, I have them when I go camping. I have mates, and they say to me, "Ed, would you like us to bring anything?" And I usually say, "Ice would be nice," and I get ice. And I go to another mate's camp, and I go, "Oh, my cup's a bit empty." It gets filled up. It's great. I love it.
RV4, RV5 is the question we've been asked. Something on marketplace, but the stretchers don't work as well on it. Have we missed the conversation?
Or? The odds to RV4. Which way? I had an RV2 which I just gave to my granddaughter because she wants to get into camping and she wants to stretch and it's a power supply to a sleeping bag, stretcher, and an RV2.
Told you should have sold it. You would have made some money for it now.
I don't care. I have. I've got the love of my granddaughter. Depends on which way you put your stretcher. Long ways or that way. They all work.
If you're by yourself or a couple, RV3, you don't need anything more than that. If you're just two of you,
is that like a swag type, or is it?
We're talking the 30-second tents.
Okay.
They're a great tent.
And then so
I know, but is the RV1 like a swag or?
No, there was never an RV1. RV2 was the original one. They called it the 30-second tent, and they changed it to the RV2, and then the tents just got bigger and bigger. But they're brilliant. They're just brilliant. A little bit heavy, but they're good once you got them set up. They're great. I love them.
As for choosing,
expensive, and they're also cumbersome to carry.
Go on, Dan, before you were interrupted by Nas.
Hey,
that's all right. That's all right. I've got to get used to the delay doing these live streams. You got to wait. You got to deliver and then give space, don't you? Otherwise, you just end up talking over each other. What I was going to say was, if you're looking at the RV4 versus RV5, one or two people get the RV3. If you've got three or more people, just get the RV5 because it's very it's a lot more room, considerable more room, bugger all more weight, and it's just slightly more cumbersome to set up, and it's much better if you want stretchers in there, as Anthony said.
Which one has on which one can you put the pineapple on the front?
I'm not with you, Naz. I'm not with you.
There's a Landy. Where's Landy?
He's not here.
Apparently, a pineapple on the front means you're swinging. So
upside down pineapple.
You need an RV5 for that.
I've got a lot of content on my RV5 on the channel actually, and a lot of people have gotten value out of that. But I really want to try an RV3. They're quite expensive, but I want an RV3 just to do the 30-second part, like in the high country with my daughter.
Yeah.
You just 30-second part, throw your bedding in, that's it.
You're done.
Whereas I think you can bog yourself down a bit with. They're valuable, but with the mesh floor, the fly, the walls. That's when you start building like a fort if you're going to stay for a week in one spot.
I never bought the walls. I bought the fly, and I used the fly a few times on my one that I had, that my granddaughter's got now. But I never bought the side walls. I bought the extra poles to make the roof go, like, you know what I mean? Which works really, really well. I love that. But yeah, I used the fly, got the mesh floor, the fly, the extra poles.
When did you use it? I've never seen you use it.
I know, because you didn't meet me. I was a normal camper back then. Now I've got luxurious camping. My pod camper and I got old.
On a swag. Why wouldn't you use the RV instead of the swag?
I love my swag. Swag's the best.
I like the swag, but my point is, like, is it worth? Would you go to an RV instead of from a swag?
No, I'd stay with swag.
Are they much quicker to set up?
If you want a tent. If you're a tent person and you want to be able to stand up and get changed and pack it up and set it up super quick, that's the Oz tent. If you want a bit lighter, a bit simpler to set up, a bit less cumbersome, then you're in a swag.
Yeah.
But generally, like to have an Oz tent, you've probably got something in mind, like kids or storing your push bike out of the weather, or something like that. You've probably got a different idea for wanting that
camping. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're good for base camping too. You set up and nick off because they're pretty hard to pinch. It's a swag's pretty easy to pinch. If you want to pinch for swag, you must need it more than I do. But they've got a bit expensive now, though.
Yeah, one of the comments there, Autofix, RB5 goes up faster than any swag Oz tent has the height. Yeah, agree with that. Yeah, if you get good at setting up your swag, it's probably not a whole lot of difference. But
no, but when I did going back to Cape York,
I still say it takes me at least 5-10 minutes to set up the swag.
Oh shit! You know how long it took to? We were out camping a couple of weeks ago, right? We're out doing this thing with Mitsubishi down here in Melbourne. We'd do it because we're members of the Pajero Club, and I pull up at camp, and somebody else is there. I think it was Bruce, my mate Bruce Shelley, and Nas pulls up and he goes, "Where should I camp?" And I've just put my camper there, backed it up, fine, I'm done. And I said, "How long will it be?" And I said, "He won't be ready for at least another hour and a half." It took Nas an hour and a half to set up his camp. Until he walked around and played with his poles and his bloody, oh, jeez, he's hopeless. He takes forever to camp.
So how do you go reversing camper, Ed?
Oh, fantastically well. Thank you, Nas, for asking. That is not my son-in-law either. I found out. Still don't know who it is either because I spoke to my son-in-law last week. Yeah. He gave me beverages. Hey, Nas, how many people have already booked? That's a great question out there, too.
Great question. Thanks, Craig. Look, I haven't got a recent update, but I believe there's at least 40, 50 sites. So, around the 40 to 50 sites. So there's obviously plenty more space. We've got, 150 or so sites. So where Ed and I are going to start moving out to some, we're going to the Werribee Forward Drive Club on next Thursday night before we go away to River for our Legends Camp. And I'm trying to hook up the Toyota Club. We'll talk to a few more clubs and stuff. Even though Ed's in charge of promotion. Why am I doing it, Ed? I just realised, why am I doing all that? Your promotions. You're the social. One thing I do want to mention, though, and I want to get I'm going to try and put together a better pamphlet because I want to get stuff. I really want to get people, take it to your local shops, businesses or whatever, put it up in the, windows and that there. I really want to really start getting the word out wider than this audience. So
bigger than our community. Our community is bigger than Ben-Hur.
It's getting there. So
I couldn't back a boat trailer if he tried. Well, I could back the boat trailer. Boat trailer. Actually, my boat trailer was easier to reverse than my damn camper trailer. That's terrible. I should have kept my boat and given up.
Because the shorter wheelbase, I think, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I used to be able to boat trailer.
I think it's like the shorter wheelbase. The longer the drawbar, the easier it is to reverse.
Oh, is that right?
You're the truckie.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I know how to reverse.
Like, you're obsessed with trucks. Just
sure
that little kid that looks up at the big trucks and goes, "Oh my God, he's a legend."
Who's this?
But you'd never learn how to drive a truck.
Yes. Shut up.
Except when you peel potatoes in the army.
Oh, you and your peeling potatoes. That's called being a steward in the armed forces, by the way. It's not peeling a potato. Hey, Blake has said hello. He said hello to Dan. Now, Dan, we got your favourite colour. What was your first four-wheel drive? Or is the one you got now?
Does the Nissan X-Trail count? Because that was the first one.
That was mine. Thank you. I'll pull that in. That was my first adventure vehicle.
Yeah. So I had the T31, which is the second generation of the square box-looking ones.
Yeah, what was that? I had
2-litre diesel.
2006 and a 2009 I had.
Mine might have been a little later, a couple of years after that, I think. Yeah. Anyway, my wife and I, then fiance, were planning a trip.
Well,
around
2009 and 12. Sorry.
I reckon mine was around 12 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah,
prefer the 2009.
I think they're still underrated. Those things, like
highly underrated. Yeah. And they've destroyed them now. I don't like the new X-Trail at all. It's a completely different car. It's gone from a little suburban SUV to what was before. Like it wasn't going to get you to, up the gnarly tracks and that, but it got you out there. You had some level of comfort and security and space. It was a good little camping car.
I just read Jack's comment. You don't have to go red, Dan. I don't know. I'm not that nervous, but I don't know. Thanks, Jack. I'll keep that in words.
That's why he's got a beard normally, because he doesn't want everyone to see his face.
A few more whiskeys maybe, and that'll sort it out. So my wife and I were planning a trip around Australia, and we had the X-Trail, and we were like, oh, this thing, that'll get us there. And I'm glad we didn't, because we would have destroyed the thing. And that's when we found our first 90 series Prado. So that's
nothing wrong with Prado.
And now we're on to the next one of those. So the later model Prados I reckon are highly underrated. So I've got the TX 2002 TX model, and that's the last year they made them, and it's got sort of this traction control, which I think is well ahead of its time. It punches really well for its for its price point. So that's the vehicle that I've learned to really learn forward driving in, and so I haven't had a whole stack of cars. I've seen a lot of forward drives with the people I go with. Very familiar with the Nissans, GUs mostly, but GQs as well. I know my way around it, but really my experience has been with the old Prado. So
the old Prado. What do you reckon of the new one?
I like mine better.
Like me.
Ed, be careful. Ed's buying one.
He's not buying one. I'm waiting for things to go wrong with the first series and then get the second series, maybe.
I love the look of them from the front, but I don't like the back view. They just look like a square.
I like the look of it.
SUV.
It is very much like the FJ, which is a nice looking car.
Yeah. Probably the FJ is the best car on the road. Ask me, I'll tell you, I love my FJ.
No, it's the best car, but it's a nice looking car.
It gets me everywhere. It's got you out of the poo a few times, hasn't it, not young Nas?
Yeah, and you.
Yeah, Nas has problems. Nas gets stuck in puddles. There's a video of him getting stuck in a puddle on the Murray River. Oh, I could drive between these two trees, and he falls into a puddle. So, Dan, do you make a good damper?
I do enjoy making damper. Yeah. Now my daughter's a bit getting to that age. We're doing it together. It's good activity with kids as well.
Because we're having a damper competition at the Legends for Charity community camp. Did you know that?
I don't think I can compete with. Was it Gay and Carol?
Yeah, we're going to hobble.
Gay's the judge. So I'm kind of inclined to say Carol's not allowed to enter.
Why is Carol allowed to enter? Carol's allowed to enter. It's going to be a blind taste test anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And they're not actually here tonight. I believe they're travelling at the moment. So.
No, they are. They were on just before.
They were on just before, yeah.
Yeah, they were. Sorry, yeah, okay.
Can I enter anonymously? Can we enter anonymously or with a number? So then, if it goes well, we take the credit, and if it doesn't go well, I don't know who that was.
So tell me, when you make a damper, do you just take all the ingredients and make it there, or do you prepare it before you go? Or I've done that a couple of times, but I can't be bothered making a mess while I'm camping.
Yeah, it does make a mess. I do it all from scratch when I'm out there. So it's flour. We use self-raising, and then I use white flour.
That's cheating. Cheating.
And then you use white flour for the non-stick and stuff. So I sort of have that there as well. Pinch of salt, and then I try not to make it too complicated with too much butter and milk and other stuff. But I find butter's the thing that gets you the mileage with the final product. So if there's going to be extras, it's butter.
We used to put sultana. My mum used to make them with sultanas, and the rabbits died, and we don't have any salt. We didn't have any sultanas for years. I don't know what happened with sultanas when the rabbits died. I don't know.
That's the rum and raisin damper, Farina.
Oh, I don't know. We used to have these beautiful raisins in the bread, and the rabbits died, and we just didn't eat raisins anymore.
Yes, we will end up having a damper competition. I think next week when we get together, Ed, we're going to sit. We're going to sit and discuss a few things.
I've got a plan. I have a plan.
No, I've got a plan too. So then we'll start with mine.
That's my plan. Mine's going to work. So we're going to have a damper competition anyway. So
have you put a schedule together here?
I've done lots of things, Nas. So I'm actually
really.
Yeah. Well, I had a procedure yesterday. You're lucky to have me on here.
The good thing about damper is you can make a sweet damper and just throw anything in there that you want that's sweet. Like, you got some crumbs left, or some chocolate left, or some handful of sultanas from your cereal, whatever. You're like, I've got some stuff.
M&Ms from the local M&Ms from the local kangaroos. You're right. No, do you know the difference?
Who makes the best damper, Ed?
Who?
Who makes the best damper?
Oh, Carol. Gay as well.
No, come on.
Gay.
Alan Sellers.
No, he's got nothing on my mate, Gay. Nothing. She's a legend. Trust me.
That's right. Alan's a friend of ours from the club, and he does make a mean
damper. No. Gay makes the best one. I'm telling you now. The only two girls I'm allowed to go camping with alone.
I'm a bit worried about your diet.
Yeah, but we've never tasted it, so we don't know. It might look good. But I wonder if he's using those special sultanas we used to have when we were kids. So.
Is that true, Jack?
Oh, is that for the dust? Hang on, if I missed something. Red dirt. WD-40.
I know someone said to me, you get that tie clean stuff. Don't put it on before you go dirt off-road because the dirt just sticks to it. Huh?
Yeah, it's oil. You don't put that stuff on your car.
Yeah, but then what he's saying, put WD-40 so it makes it easier to clean.
So does the local car.
I mean, it makes sense, but then you've got a greasy car. You got to lean on it and like slip off.
Well, do you put it around the seals? No, you wouldn't put it around the seals. That'd degrade the seals.
It deteriorates. Lanolin is a good one for underneath your bonnet. Lanolin's the way to go. Same as if you've got a camper and you've got those gas connections where you push it in like that and you twist it. Lanolin. Okay. You still get a bit of dust, but it won't be that bad. Looking forward to seeing you guys organise schedule. Wow, that's going to be a really good surprise when that comes out.
So do you guys even have jobs, or do you just work on this full time? Because the amount.
Mate, I got so much money I can't spend it all. No, I actually. I run my own pest control company down here in Melbourne.
Ed has got so much money because he doesn't spend it.
No, I run my own company down here in Melbourne. I work full time, run a pest control company down here in Melbourne.
Company, who the shareholders, Ed?
It's me and the missus. I used to have employees, but I got rid of them because they were getting paid more money than I was, so I got rid of them all. Bucks, and so where they steal stuff from me.
Yeah, just it seems that you're putting in a phenomenal amount of effort into this community and this event. Seeing the videos at the distillery and at Mansfield RSL, and like you're getting around and you're not just asking for the help, you're getting involved in the communities of these people early, and it's a real, you're just doing a great thing and leading by example with such a great cause and helping people. So I think you guys are doing a great job, and I don't know how you find the time to write schedules for live streams and scripts.
We don't.
It's called Chat PGBT or whatever you call it.
You can't even spell it, Ed. How do you find it?
Yeah.
What's your schedule, Ed?
That's why I'm a pest controller, not a brains person. I don't teach stuff anymore.
J&T's journey J&T's journey just rocked up. He's coming to camp with us next week.
Oh, is he? Cool.
Yes,
that'd be awesome. So Dan, you're booked in. You're all paid up and all the rest. So how many people are you bringing along apart from you, your nits, and the kids?
Oh, jeez. No one's going to come near me now.
No,
even in 12 months' time, I'm going to be the knit guy.
You're going to be the knit guy. Everybody's going to go.
But Larry, you didn't get nits. You were avoiding nits.
So it'll be me and maybe. Actually, we haven't spoken about it. My wife and I haven't spoken about it, but I think if I make the most of it to network with a lot of people there, which I probably will, it'll probably be me and maybe me and my daughter. That's what I'm thinking at the moment.
That's right.
Although I am trying to get more people in under the hood.
All your subscribers and followers will be coming on board as well.
Exactly, and looking forward to meeting a lot of people through that as well that have seen me on the screen a bit and want to meet me. So create that opportunity for people. So
that's a big one for us because we really are relying on. We've got a group of like 500 people now. A lot of those are in Queensland now. We're still hopeful that a lot of these people will come, but for us as well, it's we really want to kind of grow this nationally. So the wider audiences we can receive, like I just want everybody here involved just to, spread the word as much as we can. Invite your friends, invite your family to the group. There's an invite button. Invite everyone you think who is interested in camping and getting involved. Even, you might be in Queensland, but maybe they're in Victoria. So,
yeah, we won't force you to drink VB, I promise.
No, you'll be drinking Swiftcrest and because Swiftcrest will be set up there with their drinks and stuff. They'll have some gins and vodkas and whatever they'll be selling on the night. We've got the bottle shop and we've got on site and we'll have plenty of Adams Buller Road Brewery beer. We'll have a variety of those as well for people. So, mate, you're gonna love the drinks.
Dan, it's got a pool there and a kids' playground too at the campground as well.
Yes.
So,
well, I won't leave her unattended at the playground, the pool, but maybe the playground.
There's a big lake there. They haven't put a fence around yet.
She's good.
And that might make it a little bit hard too if they are that young, whatever, because you'll need the wife along to at least because 3 and 5 is a handful.
A bit of rope, collar, you'll be fine.
One of those snakes in the ground, and then you attach the rope so they just go around in circles.
Like totem tennis. Remember totem tennis?
Oh dear. Yeah, just like that.
Be like a dog with worms. What was another? I got a sheep load of questions I never asked you.
These are your questions from your own.
I'll go quicker. Rapid fire round. Let's go.
Oh really?
No.
Yeah,
we're going favourite colour, favourite band.
Billy Joel. I like Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, yeah.
Yeah, from a young age, I like Billy Joel music, so let's go with that. Yep.
All right, what do you listen to driving along? What's your radio, your podcast, or
I've got a Spotify subscription, and I've got about probably 5 to 10 podcasts that release weekly that I listen to, and then a couple of audio books.
What podcasts you listen to? Boring history stuff like me?
A couple of 4-wheel drive ones, and YouTube help improvement ones, and video making and stuff like that. So,
favorite era of music: 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or today?
70s.
It's not going to be today.
70s. Oh, okay. Who was the first person you saw live as a musician, like concert?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Madonna? No.
Well, I was born in 1990, so cut me some slack on that one.
1990? I got shoes older than you.
Yeah. So
excuse your
1990. I think I've got stuff from here from the 1990s. Oh, hang on, yeah. Here we go. This is a good bottle of Coke. The America's Cup 1987.
Great year that one.
That'd be a great drop. It's full of sugar. It'd be fine. That was when we won the American.
Shake it up.
Oh,
see if it's all right.
Fine. We did favourite colour.
I was going to say one of my other creative interests is I play saxophone. So
saxophone.
Yep. So that keeps, playing a jazz band when we have time.
Oh, really? So you like your jazz?
I do, yeah.
So you're the one.
I am the one, depending on what you mean by the one.
I didn't know the Echuca, mate of mine just came back from the Echuca Blues Festival. I didn't know they had one up there.
Oh, in Echuca.
He said it was fantastic.
That was last weekend.
Mm.
Yeah. You didn't go?
I didn't go.
No, I was talking to
mate of mine went. I've got friends there.
No, you don't. You just think you do.
Yeah, I know.
Do you prefer solo adventure or going out with a group? Dan?
Going out with a group.
Yeah, it's cooler, isn't it? You can drink more.
It's because they'd still do drinks.
No.
No, sorry, Ed. No, that's not right. You don't steal them. You just sit and wait until they give you one.
No, I don't.
You just wait till they're not. You just wait till they're not at the back of the car, and you just help.
No.
It flashes his nice.
I have a sister.
All the girls come up like this and go, Ed, do you want to drink it? Sorry, Pam.
Doesn't
they
have
do,
to.
though.
They do not.
I don't get free drinks off the women.
Oh, nobody wants to give you free drinks because you're not nice enough. You're not a safe person.
Oh dear. Solo camping is good, and I do it at times, but I enjoy the company. You gotta have the right people, I guess. Like I go with friends. I don't often go with Facebook, generated random groups of people or anything like that. People that I know, people that I trust, people that I like spending time with. That's how I enjoy my trips.
Yeah. People that won't pick on you the next day when you fall over drunk.
That's right. People will go easy on you when you're trying to get up.
Yeah, or you've had a bad curry or a bad damper or something. Oh, that was shocking. I started my custodial sentence in night. Were you out yet? Yeah, 1990.
I think I'm old now, so yeah. This is
Dan,
very humbling.
You would know the world without the internet, would you? You've grown up.
When I was in late primary school, that's when the very first computers were kind of in every.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a computer room in every group of kids. So I saw the evolution.
Oh, you saw it go from DOS to Windows.
Yep.
I found a computer here the other day.
Maybe not DOS. Maybe like the first Windows. I would have thought somewhere around
3.1.
My first job was a green screen. My first computer was like an Amstrad. The old green screens, big fat.
You're talking about the computer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the number scrolling down the bottom there for your bookings for the community camp. Now, if you try to book it online, you're not going to get through because they've blocked off those dates, especially for us. So ring them up and book your campsite in. It'd be really cool if you can get in early, get in often, book twice, pay 3 times.
She's got a baby. Mel's got a baby, so she doesn't have to
baby
straight away because she's got
named it Ed.
Boo. Sorry.
Yeah, she named it after me.
Mad.
Yeah. So we got some of the stuff that we've got planned for the community camp out. Like, we've obviously got the RSL on board. So the RSL is open Friday nights. So it's going to open up for us so we can nip down to the local RSL and have a beer down there, just throw some bit of money over the counter. They do like snacky type foods down there. It's an old fashioned RSL, no poker machines. It's more for the people down there. So it's not open every night. So they're going to open it up Friday for us. So we can always nip down there and have a drink or whatever you want to do. If you don't necessarily have to, but it'd be nice if you did. Throw some money over the counter. We've got a few self-drive tours happening. So that'll be good. I've got a couple of those up. They're ready to go, but you won't know about them until we get a lot closer now. I know Craig from out there cheering. He's still here. He's gone. He wants to do a big drive. So if you've got a 4B and you want to go for a bit of a drive, he wants to do Craig's Hut, Bindery Falls, and Fry's Hut, which is a good loop. It's a good solid 4-hour drive. So if you want to go for a bit of a 4B, you can go for a spin on that. Some of the day trips or self-drive trips that I'm trying to get organised a little bit better, they're all going to be, you're going to have four-wheel drive ones, so nothing too hard, easy enough if you've not got a lot of experience. If you've got a lot of experience, they'll even be easier. Some bitumen roads, so just touring type stuff, up to see some Ned Kelly stuff if you're into your bush rangers or anything like that. There's a bit of a lookout up there, Powers Lookout, which is pretty awesome. We've got nice little drives, nice, easy enough drives if you've got easy. You can probably even do it in an X-Trail.
Craig's hoping
if you've got Ed with you, you'd be able to do it next show. He'll pull you out.
If you're able to do it, I might even take a passenger or two. You never know. So yeah, that's a couple of things that we got in mind. There's some other things that are happening, but I can't tell you yet because we've got to keep it all a secret. Keep it under the radar. With merchandise announcement, sort of it'll happen when it happens. No, nothing to talk about with that tonight, but there'll be something happening there. But I'm not telling you.
We're going to confirm. We're going to talk about a few things next week when we catch up.
We are.
Finalize the what merchant that we want, where we're going to go.
What merch? It's not what merchandise we want. It's what merchandise the community would like.
They want. Yeah, we'll decide what they want.
We'll have a damper competition. We're doing a damper competition. Dan's entering the damper competition.
Yeah, I have to do some practice runs after.
No practice runs.
Dan's damper.
No, not there. I'm just going to practice like 3 times a day for the 3 months leading up to the event.
We'll do a My Kitchen Rules. What is it? My Kitchen Rules or no? That Bake Off. The one that my wife watches all the time. The Great English Bake Off, where they give you just the ingredients and they say, "Here's the recipe. Go and make it."
That's a good idea, Ed. That way, everyone has to make the same thing.
No, because maybe there might not be any rabbits up there, so we won't be able to have any.
Then it's a real damper. We'll talk to Game Carroll about that. That's she's the queen of the damper competition.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So it's going to be good. We've got a heap of stuff sort of planned, and with the community camp, you don't have to do the activities. If you're happy just sitting at camp doing nothing, we're happy that you're there.
Yeah,
you can do whatever you like. Get involved or not involved, as much or as little as you like.
There'll be lots more going on during the day and stuff. We'll have activities, and if you want to stick around, we'll have things that you can do, the kids can do. There'll be plenty of stuff there. I really urge you guys to stay for more than the 3 days because there's so much to do, especially if you're coming up from a bit further. Yeah,
if you're coming from interstate, you're a few hours from the Great Ocean Road, a lot of hours, but there's so much to do there, and you don't need a 4-wheel drive to do a lot of the touring up there.
Yeah. So what was the
caravan? But there's no reason why you can't base camp and just go out for these ripper day trips. There's some awesome trips you can go there that are on bitumen. As I said, you don't have to go 4-wheel driving. You can just go around Lake Eildon and what's the name of it? There's a coffee shop or a caravan park around the other side there. You can base yourself there, or there's Tolmy. There's the Tolmy pub, which is pretty cool. That's opening up. It's got a new bar and all the rest of it. And that's not far, so you could even go there if you wanted to. Tolmy's a good little place to base camp just outside Mansfield. So if you're finished at Lakeside, you don't want to stay there anymore, you go out to Tolmy, but there's no power out there. You've got to be sort of self-sufficient, but they have toilets and showers, which is pretty good. That's only like, I think it's $7.50 a night, which is pretty cheap for that ground. They have a big wood chop out there and all that sort of thing, so that's all right. What else have we got to discuss, Nas?
Shirts, Ed? What are you doing with shirts?
Sorry?
I saw this was a hot topic.
On the Pilbara shirts.
Pilbara. Where are you getting your Pilbara shirts from? I thought they were Pilbara. As I said, they will be announced when they're ready to be announced and not before. That's why I'm not telling you anything, Nas.
Yeah, but we don't. Just give us an update. What do we know so far?
You've got a mouth like a drain. You'll tell everybody. No.
Well, have we got? There's still a poll going, isn't there?
There's still a poll going. Yes.
So tell people to go and vote.
You just did. Well done. Did you vote, Dan? What colour did you choose?
That conversation, but
no, I haven't. I'm going there now. What are my options?
Well, you're excited.
Is this a conversation we should all be listening to? I just saw a comment.
Yes, it is. Don't forget, book your campsites now. Community camp. We're calling it a community camp. Just because there's Legends for Charity. Legends for Charity. 4-7. Geez, that's a trick question. No, you can only have...
No. Sorry, Lynn. You're only allowed to answer once. So I got in trouble for answering twice.
Yeah. And no, yes, I'm going to do laps of the pool. Who is that? I've got to find out who that is. I reckon
you can't swim. You can't swim, can you?
I reckon it's Mr. P.S. Peter, the kitchen of the crew.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I know who it is.
Hey, you know who it is? Probably Trevor.
Yeah, no, I know who it is.
You do not.
I do know who it is. I'll let you work it out.
No, I can't. How do you keep me in suspense? I'll tell you later. Did we do your go-to meal out in bush when you're camping?
I like cooking steaks.
Steaks?
Pretty simple.
You still can't go wrong with a steak, can you?
I love a good steak, or even just some nice chops.
Porterhouse, T-bone.
Yeah.
Generally porterhouse.
Over the fire.
Porterhouse. Good porterhouse.
Do you put herbs on it, Dan? Do you put flavour on it?
Yes, but I keep it pretty basic. And say I'll go away for 3 nights. I'll just cook 3 steaks because I like it and it's simple and I don't have to think about what I need to bring that much. So salt, pepper, and I've got some smoky rubs. There's a good shop in Melbourne in Carrum Downs called Aussie Barbecue Smoke, and they do some phenomenal rubs for they do like smoking and briskets.
That was a big
just a little bit of oregano and some herbs and stuff.
Nas's idea of a secret
light flavour.
Nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with that.
Exotic oregano, Ed.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, you
oregano.
Oregano, yeah. No, we had a discussion. I was doing
it could be because Ed doesn't trust that it's really oregano, but
yeah, well, there is that too. It could be mint. And
mint's good on lamb. Mint's good on lamb.
Yeah, a good mint. Yeah, mint is good.
Hey, Jenny, how are you? Just joined in. Sorry, Jenny, we're finishing up soon. Lamb chops. That's a definite. Yeah, I love lamb chops, and I've got a butcher here that has like a gyros flavour. It's like a blend.
Gyro.
Gyro. Gyros.
Gyro.
So it's it's great because it's like it sits in the bag for a couple of days, so it really takes on the juices and stick it on. It's nice salty flavour, beautiful.
I don't know. I'm a bit
sorry, Jenny, missed that on a bit, but I was said book your site, Mansfield Lakeside Holiday Park. Hopefully you're booked and you're coming and
give them a call.
Yeah. We've
got
camp in Victoria. We're going to camp next week. It's at Murray River. Where is it, Ed? Wells Beach.
Yeah, you changed the destination. I was happy where it was.
Yeah, because we realised it wasn't
dog friendly. When you go camping.
All Legends camps should be dog friendly. I think it's an unwritten rule.
You should mention though, if you're in New South Wales, it's probably not that far either. Like you say, it's in Victoria, but.
Yeah. True. Sorry, New South Wales. Depending on if I'm thinking a lot of the people are in Sydney, or around there. But yeah, if you're in New South Wales, if you anywhere got a decent drive to Murray, it'll be well worth it. We're driving about 3.5, 4 hours, I think.
You're driving 4. I got 2 hours.
I'm driving 3.5. Ed's driving 4 hours.
No,
2 hours. He drives like Miss Daisy.
I drive to the road conditions, Nas. Unlike some people. And that's why my car doesn't break down and I have to get tow trucks back from Dargo.
I didn't use any fuel.
Hey? Yeah, you didn't use any fuel. You
didn't use the accelerator either.
Yeah. This is the bloke who goes camping and goes, run a trip, pulls out of camp and breaks down and spends 2 days at Dargo behind the pub sooking. He gets taken home in the back of a tow truck and said, I got really good fuel economy when I went away. Yeah, because you didn't drive your damn car. That's why.
How did I get my camper home?
It was on the back of the same tow truck because we were sitting in the back watching you go by.
Right. Oh, you took it. Yeah, because you took it to the caravan.
No, I didn't. That was
When
Rob.
was this? When was this?
Oh, a couple of years ago when Nas had a Challenger. It was a challenge in his Challenger, I can tell you.
It was a great little car till the time.
He couldn't drive that thing out of his driveway, let alone go bush with it.
Mate, sorry. There's a video on there showing it go across the Simpson Desert.
Yeah, you don't. You be careful. I'll tell them that story about the Simpson Desert. I'm going to save that for one night when I'm full of boot with a lot of bourbon in my belly.
Cooked on the coals. I don't know. I don't want all that.
I've seen that. I don't know if it'd be game.
No,
Yeah.
I don't do it. I don't do it on the coals. I cook
Who did
steaks
that?
2 ways
I
usually.
like the idea of it. It'd
Wasn't that by the
taste
fork
great
that
if you
you
didn't
done?
have to have the charcoal in your mouth.
By the Fork does that, doesn't he? Did he do something like that? I know he does a good what do I call them? Tomahawk steak thing hanging above the fire. That looks pretty good. You ever had a tomahawk, Dan?
Yes, yeah, man. I've done that more at home rather than camping. But yeah, I cook steak 2 ways. One, the term's reverse sear, so I'll put it in the camp oven, cook it fairly slowly for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you just like hit it hard with as much heat as you can for about a minute aside. And if your steak's fairly thick, you'll get a nice medium rare from that. And the other way is I've got the Osbry Camp Bry, which is like
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah,
a grill basket. So I'll have that vertical, like with and just cook it near the fire for even up to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on how I want it done.
Yeah.
And then my interpretation of dirty grilling is you just basically put the grill basket on the fire, like just as hot as you can possibly get it, rummage up the coals beforehand. But generally they're not in like direct contact. It's usually
radiant heat.
Just above in the middle of the flames. And same thing, a minute, each side. And then
you're bringing the steak. Shall we go camping?
Dan?
Yeah, I'd love to cook you a steak, Ed. Done.
Oh, I'd love to eat your steak, mate. I'll even drink your alcohol if you make me. I'm there for you, mate. I'm there to help you.
No, I'm providing the steaks. You're providing the alcohol.
Hey, mate, no problems at all. What you said? I got some good bourbons here. I got a 1792.
Gee,
you know what that is?
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I got a 1792 sitting there, and I got a couple of single barrels sitting there as well. Only the best.
Campfire treats, I refer to these things. So in my videos, if you ever hear me say campfire treats, it generally means a tickle of something when the sun goes down. So
why wait that long?
No, I'm too busy running around with a camera. That's why.
Oh, and the little one.
Spit roast. Spit roast. How many grams per person?
Dan?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
No, you've got a spit roast. How many grams per person of meat should people get? You ask the crew that it's in here in the room.
Well, if you're going to have a steak, how big's your steak?
Oh, I don't know. If I get one from the butcher, 300 grams, something like that. So I go to the butcher because I want it. Camping's like a holiday, right? Like, I don't get that much time off. So, I'm not spending money at fancy restaurants. I'm prepared to fork out for a nice cut of meat. That's how it looks.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, because it's not something you do every day of the week. It's a special occasion.
Yeah,
that's right. You're going to have leftover food.
And the best thing about camping with your mates, you all smell
person at least.
What? I talked over you now.
Per person.
We got here we go.
Steak comp at the main camp. Why don't we do a steak comp instead of the damper?
Because dampers.
And I can taste it. I'm happy to taste everyone's steak.
Yeah, good on you. But damper, because it's something everybody can do. Even the kids can do. Even you could do one.
Oh, there we go. 3 people per kilo, which is roughly, about 300 grams.
Yeah.
Plus 1 extra kilo every 4 kilos. So that's what I said, Ed. We need about 6 kilos.
You don't need 6 kilos. Oh.
That's a good rule. I'm still in that one. J&T's journey.
You reckon?
Meeting, by the way.
5 kilos. There's the compromise. 5 kilos.
That's a fair crack of meat.
And he wonders why he's got tummy problems.
We'll pick up some Swedish hitchhikers on the way or something. Sorry, Pam.
Okay. Where are you going camping, mate?
Oh, they're everywhere on the way to the Murray.
Oh, yeah. They're like flies, aren't they? You're just brushing them off you. Oh, look, there's another Swedish tourist.
Ed's only asking because he's, just asking for a friend, like
I'm asking for a friend, yeah.
Right,
yeah,
Jeff,
they run away. Exactly right, Jamie.
Everybody.
Oh, that's an hour, Nas.
All right.
Hour and 5.
Your job, wind it up.
Oh, don't you love the way he just goes, your job. Well, Dan, thanks for joining us tonight. Look, it was a good chat. Enjoyed that. We'll have to do it again one day.
Sounds
soon.
good.
I
just want to say one last thing. Seriously, though, the work that you guys have put in is God's work. You're doing a great job leading the charge for this community, taking the baton from Queensland, and, just keep going. The people that see what you're doing are super proud, and we're privileged to be a part of it. So, keep going, guys. Look, we'll do our part and try to get as many people there as we can.
No, you make me feel embarrassed now because I don't take compliments very well.
Just say thank you and move on.
As I said, Dan, it was nice having you on here. It was nice seeing you have a chat to Shane last weekend at Have a Crack. That was a good chat. So Have a Crack is
and he's going to be with Anthony. Sorry, he's going to be with Anthony on Out There podcast soon.
Who's that?
Dan.
Oh, good on him.
So Anthony said hi before. That's what you're talking about, Naz, isn't it? Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone go check out his podcast. Is it out?
Getting Out There.
Getting Out There.
I think it's Getting Out podcast.
Yeah. Getting Out podcast, and he's just got a new website, I think, as well. Check that out. Ant was a long-time supporter very early on my channel, and when I found his podcast recently, I binge listened to every episode in the car. So yeah, great guy. Yeah, that'll be great to have him on. Can't wait.
Dan, thank you for turning up tonight. It was an honour and privilege having you here. Also, a big thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight. Give them a round of applause because we can. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We're going to be changing the day. Apparently, there's a poll put on Facebook, and Friday night's not a good night. So I submit to the will of the community and agree.
So we'll move it to Sunday night, but next Saturday, there's a good chance we'll be going live from camp.
Yeah, so we'll have some people up there at camp. We have Tim Bates, Dane Carroll.
It might be a bit of a last minute thing, but we'll hopefully go live and we can organise it.
Hopefully Nas will get the lighting done correctly this time. But yeah, once again, thank you, Dan, for joining us tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Don't forget, book in for the community camp at the Mansfield Lakeside Holiday Park. Phone number's going down the bottom of the screen as we speak right now. Don't try to book it online. Give them a call. Say good day. Tell them I sent you. They'll charge you extra. No, they won't. They do it. They do. NASA's got ultimate control of the stream. I do not. I got my hands in my pockets, doing what I do. Don't forget, some damper. Practice your damper and get those little raisins from those bunnies.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for having me. Good on you, Naz. Good on you, Ed. See ya.
Stay there, Dan. We're going to. You can probably put us in the back room.
All right. I'm scared.